If you've been scrolling through endless vanity options, measuring your bathroom, and still feel that knot of doubt, you're not alone. I've been there, standing in a half-finished bathroom with a tape measure in one hand and a spreadsheet of dimensions in the other, trying to figure out whether the next cabinet I click on will actually fit, look good, and hold up to daily life. That hesitation is what makes a hands-on, honest review so valuable, because buying the wrong vanity can cost you time, money, and a lot of frustration. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The ARIEL Cambridge 42-inch bathroom vanity base cabinet promises a classic shaker aesthetic, solid wood construction, and a set of soft closing doors and dovetail drawers. At first glance it looks like the sort of piece that would blend into a traditional or transitional bathroom without trying too hard. But the real question is whether that promise translates into a functional, hassle-free centerpiece for your daily routine. Let's start with the basics of size and layout. The 42-inch width sits squarely in the sweet spot for many master and guest bathrooms. It's wide enough to accommodate a standard single-bowl sink while still leaving room for a countertop and a few decorative items, yet it doesn't dominate a modest 5 by 8 foot space. When I measured a typical master bathroom layout, 48 inches of wall space between two existing fixtures, the Cambridge fit comfortably with a 2-inch clearance on each side, which is enough for most homeowners to install plumbing without resorting to custom cuts. If your bathroom wall is shorter than 40 inches, however, you'll quickly run into clearance issues, and that's a deal-breaker. One of the first things I noticed about the Cambridge is the way it arrives fully assembled. The cabinet comes pre-built with the doors, drawers, and hardware already attached, so you only have to position it, level it, and connect the plumbing. For someone who isn't a seasoned DIYer, that eliminates the most common source of frustration, misaligned doors or uneven drawer slides that can happen when you try to assemble a kit yourself. The downside is that the unit is fairly heavy. Solid wood doesn't travel light, and you'll likely need at least 2 people to lift it into place. If you're planning a solo weekend project, you might need to rent a dolly or enlist a friend. Speaking of solid wood, the Cambridge uses a white oak veneer over a sturdy internal frame. The veneer gives the cabinet a light, airy look that can brighten a bathroom that otherwise feels cramped. In practice, the white oak finish holds up well against the humidity that's inevitable in a bathroom environment. I've watched a friend with a similar vanity install it in a house with a steam shower, and after several weeks of heavy steam use, there was no swelling or warping on the surface. That said, the veneer is not a solid wood slab, so if you're looking for a piece that can be sanded and refinished down the line, you'll need to keep that limitation in mind. The soft closing doors are a small but noticeable convenience. In a high-traffic bathroom where kids or rushed adults slam doors, the hydraulic dampers prevent the harsh thud you hear with cheaper cabinets. Over a month of daily use, the doors have maintained a consistent closing speed and haven't shown any signs of loosening. The 5 drawers employ dovetail joints, a construction detail that's usually reserved for higher-end furniture. Dovetail joints provide added strength compared to simple glued or stapled drawer boxes, meaning the drawers can handle heavier items like toiletries, towels, or even a small basket of laundry without sagging. In my own test, I packed a drawer with a full set of haircare products, cleaning supplies, and a few rolled towels. The drawer slid smoothly and stayed level. Now, who should seriously consider the Cambridge? If you have a master or larger guest bathroom, appreciate a timeless shaker look, and want a vanity that comes ready to install, this cabinet checks those boxes. It's particularly appealing to homeowners who value a blend of classic styling and modern convenience. The soft close hardware and dovetail drawers bring a subtle upgrade to an otherwise traditional design. The unit also makes sense for families that need reliable storage. The 5 drawers can be organized by category: 1 for daily essentials, 1 for first aid supplies, another for cleaning products, and so on, keeping clutter off the countertop. Conversely, there are clear scenarios where the Cambridge might not be the best fit. If you're working with a tiny powder room where wall space is under 36 inches, you'll need a narrower option. The same goes for renters who may not be allowed to install a heavy, permanently anchored vanity. Because the cabinet is delivered fully assembled, it doesn't break down for easy moving. you'd have to disassemble the doors and drawers manually, which can be time-consuming. Additionally, the Cambridge is designed for a single sink. Couples who prefer a double sink arrangement will have to look elsewhere or invest in a custom countertop that may increase overall cost. From a value standpoint, the Cambridge sits in the mid-range price.